What's up, YouTube? Welcome to the Coffee Pod. My name is Trisha Zed.
Drink the coffee, it'll make you feel better.
She was divorced 2 times, but finally got it right on the 3rd try. This is why women should never curse at their husbands. No more wasting time. Let's get it.
My mama had a mouth on her. My mother was, man, I grew up around a woman who, we didn't go to church. I didn't have a church-going mama.
Okay.
Right? I mean, my mother was not that one. She was a young mama. She was a teenage mama. She liked to cuss. She cusses, all this stuff. But my mother has been married, she was married 3 times. And her last marriage was her most successful one. And what she told me was, when I got married, she said, don't cuss at your husband. She said, do your best to not cuss at your husband. I said, why not? And she said, you don't want him to cuss at you.
Right.
Right? And she said, so do your best to not, and try your best to stay a lady. Because you want him to see you as a lady. You're not trying to get him to see you as your homeboy or this or that, you know, his homeboy, whatever. And so I try my best not to cuss now when you make me mad.
Okay, so this is actually some really good advice. And I think more people could really benefit from understanding just how powerful this advice is. Growing up, I don't remember seeing my parents yell, not even yell, but let alone even curse at each other, not even once. Now, I'm not naive enough to believe that it never happened, and I'm not talking about the cursing. I don't know. But I definitely know they argued and yelled because they're human beings, but they made sure they didn't do it in front of us as we were growing up. So I knew that, of course, they argued, but I always wanted to know if they cursed at each other. And I actually remember asking them at some point, and they said, no, we don't curse at each other. They never called each other names, and they did that deliberately, and it really benefited their marriage, especially when it comes to respect. There's nothing worse than a man who constantly feels disrespected by his woman. You know the saying goes, women want to feel loved and men want to feel respected. Doesn't mean that the woman doesn't want to feel a sense of respect or the man doesn't want to feel a sense of love, but what's more important to those 2 individuals? For the man, it's respect. For the woman, it's love. So it's important, especially for guys who are out here navigating this dating market, that you do not tolerate cursing at each other, cursing in the relationship. And if your chick starts to do that to you, that you check it immediately, because some women grew up thinking that that's okay. Even something as small as calling somebody a curse word in like an endearing sense. You know, there are a lot of those out there. That should be checked too. I don't think that's acceptable as well. Shout out to her mom for finally getting it right. Let's check out some of these comments. First comment here from a man says, she grew and learned. Another person here says, 2 failed marriages and got it right on the 3rd time. Here's another man who says, that's a deal breaker for me. I won't tolerate that or calling me out of my name. You shouldn't. Another woman here says, my husband always used derogative language and I use it back. Realized he brings the worst out of me and can't be with him. I never cussed until I met him. Either she's about to initiate a divorce or she already has. Guys, if you're going to set up standards and expectations for your woman, then you need to be able to hold frame and keep your shit together emotionally and lead the way with not cursing at your significant other. And guys, I don't mean just calling your girl out of her name or her calling you out of your name. I mean using curse words in heated arguments. Will it happen sometimes? Yes. But if it does, both of you must know that that's something that you don't do and that person is crossing a hard boundary in your relationship, right? You got to set that standard and you also have to lead the way and honor it as a man. Here's another comment that says, that's legit advice for a wife. And somebody else here says, don't cuss me and don't put me down when I'm already going through it. That's a fact. That is a fact. And another comment here says, 36 years and we never cussed at each other. There you go. Here's another comment that says bare minimum with the yawn. Yeah, well, maybe, but you know, some people have to start somewhere. Another comment here says beautiful advice, respect. Guys, listen, of course, I'm curious to know, what do you think? Comments down below. Appreciate you. Till next time, I'm out. Peace.